liftoff.
NASA, the same agency that put the shuttle in space and man on the moon,
It's one small step for man,
also has roughly a dozen satellites in orbit, all on a mission to show how the Earth is warming.
The Arctic is not a frozen lake. It's very dynamic.
Thorsten Marcus, the head of NASA's Cryospheric Sciences branch, uses those satellites to keep a close eye on the stunning loss of ice in the Arctic. He's traveled to Greenland to confirm his findings on the ground.
If current trends continue within the next 10 to 20 years, we're going to see what in the Arctic?
We may very well see a summer, an ice-free summer in the Arctic.
This animation demonstrates why it's happening so fast. As the ice melts, all that's left to soak up the sun's rays is the ocean.
The solar radiation is mostly reflected from the ice, where it is absorbed by the ocean.
And this accelerates the melting of the ice.
Exactly.
Marcus, like many scientists at NASA, blames the buildup of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere.
There's no doubt that there's global warming.
But that doesn't convince skeptics who have seized on the global warming email controversy known as ClimateGate and have now taken aim at NASA. An attorney with the Competitive Enterprise Institute, which receives funding from ExxonMobil, is threatening to sue NASA if it doesn't turn over its emails on global temperature readings.
What I'm asking for is what the taxpayer owns, and frankly, the law doesn't require me to have a reason for it. We want transparency. We want to see how they did what. We want to see why.
NASA is no stranger to climate controversy. James Hansen, one of NASA's top scientists and a fixture at global warming protests, accused the Bush administration of suppressing climate data. That accusation led to this Inspector General report, which found NASA PR officials had marginalized and mischaracterized climate change information.
If we push the climate system hard enough, it can obtain a momentum. It can pass tipping points, such that climate change continues out of our control.
For Thorsten Marcus, climate measurements are the Earth's vital signs, much like our own.
If you go to a doctor, the doctor says, your cholesterol is high, your blood pressure is high, and you may have a stroke. And the doctor suggests, well, maybe you should be more careful with what you're eating. Do you change your diet?
Jim Acosta, CNN, Washington.